Welcome back, you gorgeous weirdos. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm so glad you're here. So we have some candy dips to talk about and to play with, but can you even with this packaging? I am literally obsessed with this rose gold and the confetti. These butterflies are to die for. I haven't played with candy dips in such a long time, and shout out to Kande for sending over all these amazing goodies and sponsoring today's video. As always, it doesn't matter who's paying me to put shit on my channel. I'm always going to keep it 100% with you guys, and this was incredible. Okay, so first of all, butterflies. Second of all, yum yums. Third of all, we're going to get into the dip powders. She also sent me over her gel liquids to try, which I'm super excited about. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do dip powder nails with the gel method on press-ons, because I know I have a lot of people who are super into doing press-on nails with dip powder. So we're going to do that. I'm going to show you how to do glitter. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, glitter nails, and a little bit of a glitter ombre moment. I haven't done a set like this in so long, and I'm so glad I did, because it came out so freaking gorgeous. And this combo, y'all, okay, y'all just wait. So these are the colors she sent over. I'm going to use 3 of them. I'm going to use the blush, the Bosco, which is like the most beautiful chocolatey deliciousness you'll ever see in your entire life. And then Golden Hour, which is this beautiful glitter that just ties those 2 colors together so perfectly. I'm telling you, this combo is elite. There's nothing else like it. I'm so shook with this combo. Can you do I sound obsessed? Because I am. I'm literally obsessed. So let's get right into it. She did send over, by the way, her primer, her gel base coat, gel top coat, and matte gel top coat. Here are the ingredients in case you want to take a look at that. These gels are very luxe. They're very viscous. There's no like weird smell that some gels can have. They applied super easily, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to apply a thin. This is the key with gels and dip powder. Keep it super thin. Very thin coat of the gel going over the entire nail. And yes, you can do this on your natural nails. Go for it. I just happen to prefer doing press-ons because I don't like anything on my nails for too long anymore. People change. I don't know what happened to me, but here we are. So super thin coat of gel. Dip very gently into the dip powder. I will switch from dipping into the jar because my tips were a little bit long. I'm going to use a little dip tray here in a little bit. Just dip it in, set it to the side, do your next nail. If you want to flash cure your nails in between each, in case you're super duper clumsy like I can be, you can go ahead and do that. I'm not going to. I'm YOLO, just taking my chances with life. And I'm going to do the 2 nails first. And then I'm going to cure them together for a full minute. One of them is going to be a solid glitter nail, and one is going to be a glitter ombre. Now, I know that you can do 2 coats of a glitter and have it look gorgeous, very full coverage, give you that full beat, that full glitter moment. But I don't like when my nails are super duper thick. It's just not my thing. If that's your thing, I mean, you do what you want to do on your nails. They're your nails. They're not my nails. Who am I to tell you what to do on your nails? But for me, I don't like super thick nails. So I like to do 1 coat of just a base color, a complementary base color, and then do glitter over top. That way it's just not as bulky and thick. So that's the game plan, as you're going to see right now. I'm going to go ahead and dust off the excess dip powder after I cure it for a full minute. Then we're going to get into the second coat on 1 nail, because this one's going to be the glitter ombre. And I want to make sure that pink is full coverage, because I'm not going to do any more dips after this. So I'm going to do another full coat into this beautiful blush pink, cure it for a full minute, and then we're going to get into this glitter. Just look at this glitter. The glitters are glittering. Okay, so this one's going to be the full coverage glitter moment. So I'm going to do an entire coat. What? A coat of the gel base, very thin over the entire nail. And then I'm going to lay this nail into the glitters. And it's so full coverage with only one dip. I'm telling you, you don't need 2 coats of glitter. You don't. If you do, you're using the wrong glitters. I said what I said. So here is what we are looking like. I'm going to gently, very, very gently tap those glitters into place. They lay super flat. There's not a lot of effort here whatsoever. I want to make sure there's not a whole lot hanging off the sides. I am going to file later, but I really don't want to cut into glitters when I'm filing because that can throw off the look of your glitter. Glitters are mostly silver and not very pretty on the inside, so you don't want to really cut into them. So I'm going to do my best to make sure everything is laying very flat and not hanging off the edge. And look how flat it is laying. It just knows how to behave. I love when I don't have to train my dip powders because if you know, you know, some glitters just don't listen. They just don't behave and it's not for me. This, super easy to use. So let's do the glitter ombre. I went ahead and I cured that nail for a full minute, by the way. I am overly caffeinated today. Okay, anyway, full coat, whole coat, to cover the whole nail, thin layer of your gel base coat. And then we're going to sprinkle over the glitter. I'm going to concentrate this glitter to the cuticle area and let it kind of cascade down. Yes, this can get a little bit messy and the glitters can go rogue super quickly. So you want to do this very gently, very delicately, and very intentionally. But because we are using gel liquids to do this dip application, nothing is going to dry and set until we cure it. So what you're going to see me do here in a minute is take an orange wood stick and move any glitters where I need to if they do decide to go a little rogue on me, and then we'll cure it for a full minute. So I got all my glitters approximately where I want them, and now I'm just going to gently tap the glitters down so they're all laying nice and flat, and that nail is now done. Now I can go ahead, cure for a full minute, and we can move on to our other nails. We're going to do just 2 nails in the solid chocolate brown color, and it is so, I mean, if you ever had one of those dip powders where you're like, I just want to jump into this, swim around, and like maybe drink some of it, don't. I would highly advise you not do that with your nail products, but this is just so chocolate milky, like melted chocolate. It was giving me when you smush down a s'more and the chocolate like oozes out of it with the marshmallow and and now I'm hungry and I want s'mores. I digress. I'm going to go ahead and do 2 full dips of this chocolate brown color. I don't know what I'm doing with thumbnail yet. I'm going to do that off camera and you'll see it when I come back. But then I'm going to show you how to do a little filing over these nails. So after a full cure for those chocolatey brown nails, I'm going to encapsulate. Now, when you're using gel liquids, you do not want to use clear dip powder. It's not going to look good. I promise you, especially over glitters, it's going to look grainy, it's going to look cloudy. It's just clear does not play well with gel liquids. So you're wondering, how do you encapsulate? I'm going to use gel base coat over all of the nails. I'm going to cure for 30 seconds. Then I'm going to do gel top coat over the nails, cure for a full minute, and now those nails will be encapsulated, and you can file and buff right off of that, over that. You can file and buff. If you don't want to, you don't have to. You don't have to do any of this, by the way. This is just what I'm doing for myself, but you do whatever you want to do on your nails. I just like to encapsulate. That way I don't file and buff any of the glitters, any of the pigment. I want to make sure they look the way I want them to look after I file and shape and buff. Now, with the gel method, from what I have personally experienced, and especially over press-ons like this, application is super easy and you really don't require a whole lot of buffing and filing at all. So it really is kind of optional. If you are happy with your nails just like this, leave them like this. But I'm going to do a little filing and shaping and buffing. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my hand file. I'm going to clean up the sidewalls, clean up the free edge, and anything that might be hanging over the sides. That's it. That is all the filing I am going to do. Then I'm going to grab a little buffing block. I'm going to smooth over the entire surface of the nail. I don't know if it's a me thing. It very well might be, but I am like a little obsessive with the contour, I guess, of the surface of the nail. I like to see that perfect ring of light when I'm doing a set. Like if my ring of light, my line of light, if it's not seamless, I'm not happy. So I'm a little obsessive when it comes to this kind of thing. But again, if you're not, then don't bother. But here is what we look like after I filed and shaped and buffed all of the nails. I did another ombre moment on my thumbnail. I don't know. I like it. You can do whatever you want on yours. I'm going to dust off any of that debris, and then we are ready for top coat. But I'm going to highly suggest you do a gel base coat first. If you've had gel top coat peeling problems, you're going to want something tacky on the nail to grip your gel top coat. Gel base coat is great for that. You can also use the gel primer if that is the route you want to go. I'm just going to do gel base over all of the nails, cure for 30 seconds, and then I'll throw on my gel top coat, and then I'll do the installation. I'll do that off camera though. I just like to use adhesive tabs to put these on, but of course, if you want to glue them on, you totally can. Do not use gel. I repeat, do not use gel. I paused for the glitter moment. Don't use gel to adhere press-on nails. They are not going to cure completely, even if they feel solid on your hand. They're not going to cure completely, and that can lead to contact dermatitis and gel allergies, and that is something I promise you don't want to mess with. Don't use gel. Use glue, use adhesive tabs, use a combination of the both. Just don't use gel. Sorry, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'm here all week. Try the veal. Anyways, going in with the gel top coat now, and then I'm going to cure for 60 seconds, and you'll get to see the finished look. So here is the set completely cured and done, and I am so ready to get these on my fingertips, my phalanges. I am literally obsessed. I'm feeling so bougie. This glitter is glittering. I love this. I love this combo. You guys will have to let me let me think. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks again to Candy Dips. Thank you guys for spending some of your day with me today. I hope the rest of your day is as beautiful as you are, and I will catch you in the next one. Love you. Bye.